Hello and welcome everyone to another NASCAR Racing 2003 live stream. How are you all doing today, Twitchers and YouTubers? Right off the bat, please give this video a like, subscribe if you haven't already, follow me on Twitch. The link is down in the description. Just thought I'd get that out of the way right away. Thank you everyone for joining. Hello and welcome everyone to another NASCAR Racing 2003. Always forget to mute the Twitch page. Alright, so that being said, let's jump right in. Thank you, BRock0. Hello. Thank you for joining the stream. Turn the volume down here too. Alright, so as you can see by the title of today's video, I am going to be attempting to do a pretty heavily requested one you guys have been asking me to do. Elliott Sadler's 2004 rollover he had at the very last lap right before the start-finish line of the 2004 EA Sports 500. And that being said, I'm got the video pulled up on the internet here. I'm just switching you guys over real quick. Sweet, having no issues with Twitch yet. And stream seems to be working right away, no drop frames. Alright, perfect. Alright, so this is one of the best quality ones I could find. Thank you again, Buggy One Boy. I was gonna do the official, or NASCAR's official footage, but it was really short, bad quality. It was just about the same as this, except it was just widescreen, and the audio was terrible. Alright, so for those of you that haven't seen, I'm just gonna mute it to hopefully avoid any other copyright. Because even though I'm just showing these damn clips super quick, and the majority of basically all my videos, my gameplay, they still show up for copyright every now and then. So yeah, Junior's leading on the last lap. They're coming through the trial board. They're mostly single file, except for maybe 10 cars back. They're a little bunched up. Yeah, he gets hit in his right front, slides through the grass, gets backwards, and he's kind of backwards for a while before he actually goes upside down. Let's go to part 18. I'm assuming there's some replays. Here we go. Thank you again, Buggy One Boy. Go check out his channel if you haven't. Yeah, I cannot find a good quality version of this. So hopefully, if I can get a good reenactment, I'll have the best quality version of this wreck on YouTube. Yeah, where he goes back on his wheels right before the start-finish line. Just a slow, simple blowover. And then I like the view of the cameraman that was also in the flag stand. Because you kind of see the car coming towards them for a second. You see the flagman hesitate just for a split second before he goes back to waving. Right there. He was like, oh crap, is that thing coming at me? But then he sees the thing start to set back down. It always made me laugh. Alright, let's slow that down. Yeah, he's waving, he's waving, he's waving. And then right here you see the car getting airborne. Then you see the flagman hesitate. He's like, oh crap, is that thing coming at me? And he sees it set back down, then he goes back to waving. He was worried there's going to be another 1987 Bobby Allison-esque crash. Except that one would have been closer to the flag stand. Alright, so now that I got you guys all refreshed. Why did I say that weird? Refreshed. There we go. 90 drop frame. Why do I get some drop frames every now and then? I'm going to try something. I'm changing my encoding settings. My max bitrate I'm changing from 3500 to 3450. Maybe just turning it down that ever so slight bit will avoid any other drop frames. And shouldn't really affect the quality. Alright. Now that I'm done gib-gabbing, getting everything set up. It's ZJ Johnson, how's it going? Thank you for joining the stream. As you guys know, this will be posted to YouTube later once the stream here is done. Oh my god, my back. Ow, that really hurt. Alright, so, oh yeah, I need to see his car first. I was able to find his exact car. Thank you, I believe it was my Johnny something something, whatever the numbers are. He posted on my channel a while back a link to all these cars. Frankie 7863 has joined the building. Yeah, it's the one that has both of the red numbers on side and top. I made double sure of that. So that's his right car. And if we go into single race, I'm using TR version 1.5. I'll have that in the description. There's their website, I guess. I got this from the NR2003 Weebly site. It was the closest to 2004 I could find. That wasn't just the one that came preloaded in the game. Oh yeah, I'll show you guys something else real quick. So for the opponent manager, thanks again to my Johnny. Go check out his username. I don't remember the numbers. Yeah, he sent me a link to the 03 and 04 car sets, and I have apparently each car from every single race of the 04 season. So if we get on here to the second Talladega race, that was the EA Sports 500. I got that, and then I switched over because Casey Kane and Greg Biffle were involved on that wreck on the backstretch on the last lap, since they didn't make it around to the front stretch. Here's Kane and here's Biffle. I saved a different car set that was the exact same as this 09 Tally minus Kane and Biffle, and that is the Elliott Sadler 04 Tally flip. It's the exact same car set as the one I just showed you minus Biffle and Kane. So I'm trying to get all the AI as accurate as possible. Excuse me. I got rid of a few cars from the 42 because there wasn't everybody left at the end of the race, obviously. I was doing some tests earlier and it was going pretty good, actually. For this wreck, I did get rid of roof flaps. I'm letting you guys know right now. I'm trying an experiment. I'm going to see if I can record. Mario Boss, how's it going? I'm going to see if I can record the replay and get the wreck without roof flaps. And then afterwards, I'm going to see if possible. I'm not sure if this works or not. I'm going to try an experiment. After I record the wreck, or the replay, I'm going to turn the roof flaps back on and then go back into the replay and see if the roof flaps show up. So I'm going to see if I can record or try to do a wreck without having roof flaps on, but then when I'm recording the replay through CCM, if I then beforehand turn the roof flaps back on, if they'll show back up in the replay. Hopefully. I'm trying to experiment.
Drivers, start your engine.
How the hell do you pronounce that? Rafe and Mike. Oh, Rail Fan Mike. Wow, I'm stupid. How's it going, man? I thought that was like Raif Ma MKE, like for Milwaukee. But nope, Rail Fan Mike. I'm not sure if that's me being horribly dumb or if my vision's just that bad. Alright, so another bonus to this car set. Every test I've done, Dale Jr. has basically qualified in front and stayed in front. And everyone else, I'm obviously not going to be concerned about the exact finishing order of every other AI car, but as long as Sadler's kind of in the pack where he should have been, and as long as Jr. crosses the start-finish line first, when I'm flipping in the trial bowl, I will count that as counting. I will have that count. Alright, so Elliott Sadler is like maybe 15th or 20th. So I'm going to be right around back here. Should get back to second. There we go. I'm going to go in-car view like I usually do for the warm-up lap. Just because I like it. On board with Elliott Sadler back in 2004. Scott Wimmer. Is that who this is? Or is that... Oh yeah, that is Scott Wimmer. Still need to do your 2005 flip. Alright, is Junior still in first? He is. As long as Johnson doesn't pass him. Stewart was near the front in the actual race, so that's good. Blount. Who the hell is Blount? I don't remember that name. Alright, let's go back to third person for getting into trouble. So yeah, just like I said, I have the roof flaps off. But I'm going to see if I can get the blowover with the roof flaps off and then try turning them back on before I record the replay. Not sure if it works. Trying to experiment. I'll find out eventually. Or I guess I'll find out. Oops. I guess I'm gonna just do it that way. This way. Oh. Definitely not.
behind the 40 car. Stay behind
Other cars involved, and his flip wasn't right. But let's look at the replay. Yeah, I'm hoping this wasn't ideal, because I wasn't really in a good spot versus all the other AI, but I want the cars to be too wide on the outside of me, so I can be jeez. So I can be 3 wide on the bottom. And yeah, I'm going to try turning up, kind of drift up into the car that's outside of me, get together, have my right front get hit, and hopefully that'll spin me down into the infield. I'm trying not to get spun from my back end, but I was just doing this for the sake of the first attempt. But yeah, I'll show you guys what I mean. I want to be inside 3 wide like he was in real life. And yeah, kind of drift up or have them come down either way so I can have that contact be made, slide down into the grass. Hopefully at the right angle to where I can get backwards, airborne, and still be going fast enough getting down into the grass where I can go completely upside down. Have no one else hit me and come back down on my wheels without tumbling. And hopefully keep driving straight if I am able to land the right way. If I can do all that, mission accomplished. Let's go back on board. I like doing in-car view for when I'm not otherwise trying right. Jesus, I can't talk right now. I like doing in-car view for when I'm not actually right at the moment of trying the crash. It's when I'm racing around, going around the track. I still like the in-car view, especially mainly because of the wheel. Yeah, it is better for the reenactment's sake when you go back to the chase view, so it's easier to see everyone around you.
Green flag, green flag, green, green, green. Oh man, they're showing us a black flag. Looks like it passed under the yellow. They're gonna make us do a stop and go.
Can I play the Elliott Sadler flip video? I already did. Let's go back and check the stream a little earlier. Or check this video out on YouTube, or yeah, just wait till the stream's done being archived and you can go check it out. Yeah, I already played the video at the beginning. Lots of bad quality versions of it. Alright, Junior's still in front. Perfect. I just need cars to be 3 wide on the outside of me. I need to not be too close to the front. Alright, actually this will work. Come on. Come on, 97. Oh, darn it, I didn't get sideways enough. Ow. That was a much harder crash. Dale Senior's 93 crash at Talladega. Where he hits the... Huh. That's not the famous one you're thinking of, is it? Because that one was 96, unless there's a different wreck that I don't know off the top of my head. I was hoping I'd get sideways right there when I hit Kurt Busch. Is that Kurt Busch? Yeah. I was hoping I'd get sideways right there, but nope. I didn't change the grip or anything. I just have the roof flaps off and the track temperature lowered, so it's easier to get airborne. But yeah, I didn't change anything else. Did I? No. Yeah, the restrictor plates are still on. I didn't adjust the grip at all. I just lowered the track temperature and turned the roof flaps off for this one. When am I going to do Austin Dillon Daytona? It's coming. It's coming, guys. It's probably going to be the ones right around 100. I know what I'm doing for 100, so it's probably either going to be 99 or 101.
Stay behind the 43 car on the inside line. Pit car's in. Let him by.
Yeah, thank you for joining, Mario Boss. I forgot to give you a shout out. How silly of me.
Let him by.
Xerox. Is that even a brand anymore? Isn't that like the fancy photocopying? I can just take a picture of your phone and print it on a piece of paper if you want to. Yeah, they're gonna have like scanners in your phones now, watch. Whoa. That was close. I almost didn't hold that together. I need to catch up. I'm almost a little too far back in the pack now. Give a like for that save. That was a one-handed save, I think, too. If I'm remembering right. I don't think I even had both hands on the wheel at that point. Alright, Junior's in front. Gonna go 3 wide, down on the bottom. Get this number 10 to hit me, hopefully. There we go. There we go. Oh, come on, come on. Oh. Damn it. That's my biggest concern with this one. He kind of goes far down, sliding into the grass, so he kind of loses a lot of speed. He's backwards for a while, and he still somehow maintained the speed to lift up and go over.
The 5 car.
What reenactment am I doing next? I don't know. For the next one, I'm not sure. I kind of wake up in the morning, I see which mods and tracks I have in my game folder at the moment. If I've already tried all those, I kind of see what others I could try. I look at all your guys' suggestions on my YouTube videos. Unless I have a real set idea of what I'm going to do the previous night, I don't really know which one I'm going to do when I wake up in the morning until it's mainly your guys' suggestions. Yeah, I'm just wondering how I'm gonna hit the car on the outside right, spin down at the right enough angle, try and go in the grass, get backwards, be sliding backwards for a bit, and still maintain enough speed to flip up and over. Simple as I thought this one's gonna be tricky. I will be right back. Give me 20 seconds. I gotta go grab a drink. Alright, and we're back. And by drink, I meant some juice. No booze. This stream is supported by Old Orchard 100% kiwi strawberry flavored juice. It says 100% juice, but they want to make sure it's not actual kiwi strawberry juice. 100% juice. Flavored apple juice blend from concentrate with added ingredients. That's a tease. See 100% juice, kiwi, strawberry, and bold. You're like, oh, cool. And you look in the fine print, flavored apple juice blend. Oh. If I wanted apple juice, I would have gotten apple juice. I wanted some kiwi, strawberry. Yes, they say 100% juice, but it's basically all apple juice. Actually, let's see how much actual kiwi juice is in here. I got some cranberry raspberry the other day from Old Orchard. Same thing, 100% juice, but it was flavored apple cranberry blend. And then I looked at the very last ingredient. Past all the sweeteners, past all the water to dilute the concentrate, past all the flavoring, past all that stuff, past all the citric acid. Very last ingredient was raspberry juice concentrate. So basically there's no actual raspberry juice in my cranberry raspberry juice. They basically just say that to sell it, and then at the very end, after they add all the other ingredients, they just take a little eyedropper and probably just one little drop of cranberry juice in there. Yes, I know I'm ranting about juice. Alright, so I wanted to start in the back of the field on purpose, so I can kind of work my way up and hopefully get into a bunched up spot on the inside line when I'm going through the tri oval, similar to where he was in. So yes, I know I'm a little far back from where I should be, but making my way up quickly right here. Alright, Junior's out front. Perfect. Alright, let's hope I can... Maybe I'll try to stick my nose here where it shouldn't be. Oh, hitting the apron almost worked, but I didn't quite get loose.
The yellow flag is out.
Hitting the apron, I almost started to get loose, but damn it. That attempt needed to be better.
Drivers, start your engines.
Just trying to think about what I can do to improve my chances for this one. It's how I can get spun going through the tri oval. Kurt Boyer flip, that'd be a good one. Although that one, unless I'm doing just the flip itself, I might have to do that in two parts, kind of like how I did the
Slow down.
Davey Allison and the 1992 Winston finish.
On the inside line.
Might have to do that in two parts. Have one part just be the race between Harvick and
Let him by.
Harvick and Jesus, who the hell was that? Oh yeah, duh, Martin. Why the hell can I not think of him? And then
On the inside line.
yeah, and then have the other part of probably have to splice in a separate part of the actual wreck itself with Boyer going over. So I don't know if I'd be able to do that. That'd be miraculous if you could do that both in the same replay. Get the Boyer flip perfect, and then just so happen to have Harvick and Martin side by side, well in front of everyone else, with Harvick barely having the advantage across the line. I could try that one. I'll put it on my list. I just realized Kurt Busch's car is black with someone drawing a brown Sharpie all over it. Brown Sharpie. It's not even brown, it's like a tan Sharpie. Am I going to be in a good spot to get spun here? I'm not sure, we'll see. Oh, damn it. Does that count?
The yellow flag is out. Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the end of the pacing line. Stay behind the 40 car and the 41 car.
Whatever happened to the roof hatch, by the way? You remember when Elliott Sadler got out of this wreck and he climbed out through the roof hatch? How come you don't see that anymore? That was a short-lived safety feature. Or maybe they figured it was more dangerous than it was beneficial. Because yeah, if the thing comes off while you're tumbling a bunch of times, then you're basically in a convertible. More openings in the car for your limbs to fly out of and get rolled over by the car. Whoa. Stream Cheese, how's it going?
Slow down.
Alright, so Junior leading when I'm crossing the line hasn't been the issue. With this one, the issue has been me getting bunched up properly down on the bottom going through the tri-oval to where I can get spun at the right angle through the grass and have enough speed still to get airborne when I get backwards.
Let him by.
I need to basically, like, stick my nose where it won't fit. Because I'm not counting on the AI cars making an aggressive move coming down towards my car. So I might have to get a good run coming off turn 4 of some 3 wide cars, maybe kind of stick my nose on the inside of the one on the lowest line. Alright, so yeah, Junior leading this whole time hasn't been an issue. Whoever programmed the cars for this 2004 season did an excellent job. Because without doing anything, tweaking the opponent manager, they've basically been right around where they finished in the race for the most part. When I've been simulating these qualifying runs. Alright, come on 11. Come on 11, kind of come down towards me. There we go. Come on. Come on, come on. Oh, yeah. See, it needed to be somewhere between that and then like the really quick spins. That one was kind of a good slow spin towards the grass, but it was a little too slow. By the time I got backwards, I wasn't going fast enough to get airborne. Like, I need to do a slow spin like that to where I can still get in the grass, because if I just get turned by someone's nose, if, I turn myself on purpose by spinning myself out over the nose of a AI car, I just spin around so quickly I don't even reach the grass. The momentum from my speed is just carrying me to the outside before I can even get to the grass. Yeah, I'm getting lots of popular suggestions, so I'll have to keep those in mind. The Kurt Busch one has been a fairly popular one. The Kyle Busch versus Tony Stewart's been a fairly popular one. Austin Dillon's by far been the most requested one. Elliott Sadler, his 2003 flip. Half the people don't realize I did that one, but it was 6 years ago. I used the wrong car. I wasn't in race mode. I wasn't in a pack whatsoever. The ticker looked like shit. I had no... Did I already say no camera control master? But yeah. Basically everything was wrong, minus the flip. The flip was obviously the closest part of the reenactment, but I had none of the details, so I'm eventually going to redo his 2003 flip at some point.
Whoa, slow down.
With everything proper, with the being in the huge pack, all 4 and 5 wide. Have the ticker right, get the camera control master. What is it with these two wrecks? It doesn't even seem NASCAR has any existing, like, good quality footage of either of Elliott Sadler's Talladega rollovers. I'm yet to find a single... I mean, hell, like, I know their cameras they used to record back then weren't that shitty, but they obviously didn't save, like, a hard file of the footage. Because it looks like they basically just found some fans like VHS tape, the best quality version they possible, and just bought it off them. Because I've seen vintage NASCAR footage 40 years older than this wreck that is way better quality than most of the versions of these wrecks that exist on YouTube. Yeah, someone somewhere in the media room fucked up and forgot to hit the save or record button for the broadcast. I'm assuming for these two races. Because, yeah, it doesn't even seem like NASCAR owns a single good quality version of either one of his Talladega wrecks. Alright, maybe I'll try this. I'm gonna stick in my nose where it doesn't belong. Shoot. God damn it. That's gonna be a hard hit. Hey, you went upside down. Look how scared the M&M looks, as Benny Parsons pointed out in the replay.
The 19 car.
Johnny Benson.
Your engines.
Yeah. I forgot about that one. I still need to do a non-NASCAR wreck. I know which one I want to do, it's just a matter of getting around to not being lazy enough to actually doing it. whichever, I believe it was 2 years ago, the practice weeks for the Indy 500 when there was like 5 cars that rolled over or got upside down throughout the course of the practice sessions. Whoever that first one was, I want to say Helio Castroneves. The one where he spun around, hit the wall his side, he did basically a textbook blowover, landed on his roof, and then came back on his wheels. And yeah, it was like the first one of all of those. I believe it was Helio Castroneves. I want to do that one because I actually have the right car. Yeah, that red and yellow car he had back in 2004 or 2015. 2014 or 2015, not 2004. But 2004 on my mind because of this wreck. Speaking of Charlotte flips, what Bodine was that had that blowover at, was it Charlotte, I believe? Yeah. Like in the early 90s, late 80s. One of the rare 1.5 mile blowovers. That should be a compilation video. All the blowovers that have taken place and not at super speedways. Oh, damn it, I can't seem to... Alright, so I can't count on spinning myself out from the apron, so I need to...
Drivers, start your engine.
Dale Earnhardt, Bobby Labonte, Atlanta finish. I know which one you're talking about. Skinner crash at Charlotte. That one would be hard. Because for those of you that know this game, it's really hard, even with the truck mod, to get a car to stay on its side. Let alone slide on its side. So yeah, maybe if I could get a wreck like that where like he's sliding upside down and then comes back on his wheels, maybe. If you guys wouldn't be too picky about that. Seems like the pickiest people about these reenactments are the ones that haven't played this game and know all the physics behind it.
Whoa, slow down. Stay behind the 43 car on the inside line.
Gene Glover, flip at Charlotte. What was that? Was that the one where Dale Jarrett like plowed into the back of him while he was sliding down the banking? And like basically launched airborne from the impact into the infield and barrel rolled a few times? I believe so. All my young crash compilation watching as a kid is finally paying off with remembering all these things.
Green flag, green flag. Green. They're showing us the black flag. Looks like it passed under the yellow. They're gonna make us do a stop and go.
My obsession with Rex is finally paying off. Oh. Infinity from YouTube is here. Oh, gotta shift into fourth. Alright, so I need to be 3 wide down on the bottom in order for this to work. Because I'm not really getting the right spin otherwise. So I either need to speed up or slow down to be able to be in a situation where I shouldn't be. Hopefully a combination of getting hit on my front right fender and then also hitting the apron, I should be able to spin out in the right way. Alright, so if I can stay in this line with Wimmer to the outside of me and Jarrett to the outside of him, this might work. Alright, come on. Oh, come on. I thought for sure I was going to get spun from that. There, he kind of pulled a... What's his face? Oh, damn, who was that? Who had a wreck back in like the late 90s in the Busch series at I believe Talladega, to where they basically slammed the fucking top of their car with the roof after they got turned from the bottom of the trial wheel. This is not Talladega BR. Which one is this?
Drivers,
Here, retire. Tally Rally. It was like TR version 1.5 or something. Yeah, here's the one I'm using. It's not Bullring. It was the closest one to 2004 I could find on the NR2003 Weebly site. Dave Blaney, that's it. That's who I was thinking of. I kind of did a Dave Blaney there with that wreck. How I nailed the roof with the wall with my roof. How the hell he wasn't injured from that is beyond me. Basically went a good 50 feet, running start with nothing but air gliding him head on into the wall. Head on, roof first, into concrete, and the dude was somehow fine. I believe driver's side, roof side first as well with the way he hit the wall. Basically, yeah, this little corner right here is the one that hit the wall first. Basically head on with absolutely no friction from the tires slowing him down. Just gliding through the air, smashing into concrete. Driver's side roof first, and the dude was somehow fine. Can anyone explain that? Oh, he was hurt. Oh, how he wasn't severely maimed or paralyzed or something like that, to where he's able to continue racing on. My point is, yeah, there's just been much worse wrecks, or much lesser wrecks, where people have gotten much more severely injured. Obviously, there's different circumstances for each crash as to the structural integrity of the car, the angle they hit, what all parts of the car gets hit, etc., etc. Alright, so, need to be inside, the bottom 3 wide, kind of drift up, hit the car to the outside of me, and then simultaneously hopefully get spun all the way around from the apron. I don't know what else I can do. Alright, come on. Oh, come on! I'm just not touching anything.
Drivers, start your
Stream is lagging a little. God damn it. Let me check on that. Oh, we got some drop frames. Yes, we do. Alright, hopefully we're done. Hopefully we're done with the drop frames. And hopefully the drop frames don't show up on the video recording that goes to YouTube. I'm trying refreshing it on my laptop right here. I apologize, you guys. Sometimes just technical errors that are out of my expertise come up every now and then. I mean, I want to say it's not our internet's fault, because I've done those, like, upload and download speed tests, and I'm always well above the average. I'm always well above the level to say, alright, you can be way at this and still stream fine. So I'm on all those settings, but every now and then I have connection issues. Come on, come back. Come back. There we go. Alright. Just getting concerned for a second.
Stay behind the 43 car on the inside line.
Alright, so I need to be about midway back in the pack, maybe a little towards the back. Be on the bottom of a 3 wide group. And hopefully it's spun at the right angle to where I can get airborne in the infield grass. Shit, tumble over once. Back on the wheels. Bada boom. I'm gonna be pissed when I'm not paying attention when one of these times I do get the perfect flip and then Junior's not leading. But he's been leading basically every single time, the whole time, so that's not a concern. junior leading in the super speedway tracks in the mid-2000s. Don't even have to think about it. Whoa. Oh, you bastard. Also, now I get spun around on purpose. Now I get spun around on purpose. I see how it is. I see how it is.
Drivers, start your engines.
A sprained ankle and a few cuts. Yeah, the way he fucking hit the wall in that wreck, I would have been more concerned about, like, neck and spine and head injuries. Sprained ankle would have been the last thing I would have guessed for a wreck like that. So yeah, it's not like you hit it head on, you hit it roof first. A sprained ankle from that? That's funny. Not funny that he got mildly injured, but just... yeah, that's the last thing I would have guessed that would have happened from a wreck like that.
43 car on the inside line.
Alright. Let's go back to in-car view for the warm-up lap. Yeah, whoever designed this 2004 car set did a awesome job. The cars are nice and crisp, sharp, very good detail and quality. Basically, you have the exact detail for every sponsor, for every car, for every race of the season. How can you complain? So yeah, if I ever have any more 2004 wrecks to do, I no longer need to wonder, or at least in the Winston Cup, Sprint Cup, Nextel Cup. I won't have to be concerned about where I'm getting the cars from. So I vaguely heard this. Can someone confirm? Is it now going to be called the NASCAR Monster Series instead of the Monster Cup Series instead of the Sprint Cup Series? Is that really happening? I mean, I know Monster is just a brand name, but it just sounds kind of cheesy. The Monster Cup Series. It sounds like that should be like the... Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, god damn it.
Okay, we're under caution.
Through the pace car.
Stay behind the 30 car.
That's the kind of spin I wanted to have happen, but once again, I need to get a little bit more into the grass while not losing speed, because when I kind of come back up from the momentum of it wanting to carry me to the outside of the track, I don't want to hit the cars that are still behind me. A fellow third shifter, go get your nap. I gotta work tonight too, but I slept plenty this morning / early afternoon, so I don't think I'll need a nap beforehand.
Drivers, start your engines.
Do I have Facebook or Instagram? Neither yet. Probably in a few weeks I'm gonna set up a fan page for a Facebook page, fan page for my YouTube account, because obviously I'm not gonna send everyone that's a fan of me on Facebook to my personal Facebook, but I'll set up a community Facebook page for this YouTube account. So I will do that eventually. Instagram, I don't know, I don't usually do too much Instagram stuff. Maybe sometime well into the future. I'd probably set up a Twitter for this page before I'd do an Instagram, to be honest. Yeah, that'd be fun, just vent about random racing stuff. It wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, that's kind of weird. How long was it the Winston Cup series
Slow down.
before...
Pace car's in.
Yeah, and then
The 43 car.
Nextel came around, and then Sprint. Oh, yeah, that's because it was back in the days before... Just because one corporate sponsor had the name on something, someone else didn't need to come and buy them out for the bigger contract.
Let him by.
any other company's like, all right, it's the Winston Cup Series. They can have it. Yeah, NASCAR is changing. That's the one bad thing they're doing. Yeah, safety. Keep improving that all day long. Like, make it more competitive. But the rules don't need to keep changing. Realize how stupid it is that NASCAR runs on a chase format? How stupid it is that racing champions aren't determined by, you race 36 races. You get set amount of points based on how you finish per race. Whoever finishes with the most amount of points at the end of the season wins. But nope, they need to compete with football and make playoffs and shit. Sorry, last time I checked, racing does not need playoffs. They're trying way too hard to compete with other sports, and they're kind of ruining themselves in the process. Come on.
You gotta come in for this black flag.
Damn, that was a hard hit. Clint Boyer. I could have eventually tried that one with Gordon and Boyer. God damn it. This one isn't working as well as I thought it would.
Drivers, start your engines.
Yeah, screw the chase. It's only my very own grandmother years ago wrote a like 4-page long letter to NASCAR magazine explaining her disdain for the chase and explaining her frustration on the behalf of all the other fans that hate the chase. And she did it so professionally and so detailed and so organized, explaining, not just ranting, but actually explaining the reasons why it's hurting the sport and turning fans off. It was actually so well written out that they actually published the damn thing in the write-in section. She has that magazine somewhere. I'll have to get a picture of that next time I go to her house. Maybe that'll be one of my Instagram posts. My grandmother's published article to NASCAR magazine about her hatred for the chase and why it's ruining the sport.
Stay behind the 43 car on the inside line.
I thought Kurt won the championship in 2004.
Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green. Oh man, they're showing us the black flag. Looks like you passed under the yellow. They're gonna make us do a stop and go. Oh man, they're showing us the black flag. They say you passed on the inside before the start finish line. They're gonna hold us in the pits for 15 seconds. Car outside.
Nope. Alright. Try to stay 3 wide down at the bottom. This is just a process of having the exact right setup of cars to the outside of me so I can get spun in the right angle and the right way. Alright, looks like Scott Wimmer is going to be my guy again. Unless, so I'm going to slow down, let it be Michael and Dale Jarrett. Oh, god damn it. Nope, nope, nope.
You gotta come in for this black flag. The yellow flag is out. There's too much debris on the track.
I was actually going to try just to go around and wait for the next lap, but by the time I got spun out, right. Yeah, right here I was trying to drift up into Michael to hit him and come back down, but right there when I didn't hit him, I hit the apron here, I was going to try to recover to wait for the next lap, but by the time I got into the grass, there's no saving it. Oh yeah, I remember that Kurt's tire.
Drivers,
Did Matt Kenseth win the championship at one point? Huh. I vaguely remember of that, I don't know why that's surprising. But yeah, I do remember the tire incident you're talking about. It's funny, if NASCAR wasn't such damn strict assholes and didn't fine Junior a shitload of points at this exact race after he won for saying, I believe, something along the lines, yeah, my daddy had 10 wins here, so 5 don't mean shit. Had they not fined him a crap load of points for that, I believe he could have possibly won the championship that year.
Let him by. His car's in.
In 2004, I mean.
Let him by.
Oh, what could have been?
Stay behind the 43 car on the inside line. Let him by. Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green.
Damn it.
Man, they're showing us a black flag.
Misshifted.
Under the yellow. They're going to make it do a stop and go.
You know, just for fun, I'm just gonna try recreating his 2003 flip on the backstretch right here. Just for the hell of it. Yes, I know it's not the right car. Alright, so going down and... Elliott Sadler over 1.5. Alright, yep. That wasn't even worth it. Didn't even get upside down.
Drivers, start your engines.
They fined him because he said shit. They couldn't realize it was a heat of the moment thing. He was super excited. His adrenaline was pumping. He was emotional because they were talking about his dead father. And they fined the dude a shitload of points because he accidentally says shit really quick in the interview and then like immediately apologized and keeps going on and talking about the race and whatnot in a mature manner and doesn't say any more expletives. Because he let one thing slip in the heat of an emotional, adrenaline-pumping moment, so they basically took a championship away from the dude. Yeah, I believe his exact quote was, yeah, they mentioned something, oh yeah, you just won your 5th, blah blah blah. I believe, at Talladega, I believe his quote was, yeah, my daddy won 10, so 5 don't mean shit.
Stay behind the 43 car on the inside line. Stay behind the 43 car on the inside line. Let him by. Green flag, green flag. Green, green.
It's funny, they'll try to copy football in every other way, but if Antonio Brown does one too many pelvic thrusts when he's celebrating a touchdown, do they take the Steelers' win away from them, or do they just fine Antonio Brown some money? Maybe they should have copied that part of football too. Or instead of fining the dude with points, hey, maybe just give him a like couple $1,000 fine since he said something quickly, accidentally he shouldn't have said, but otherwise didn't mean to. Oh. Nice save, Kurt. Nice save, Kurt. Alright, so me hitting the apron isn't going to do it.
You gotta come in for this black flag.
I was just about to comment how awesome of a save that was until I nailed the wall head on.
Drivers, start your
Well, I guess that's, in a sense, they did steal that from football, being inconsistent with shit. Yeah, while I'm ranting about things that are wrong with sports, I don't care about the rules about football. The rules, for the most part, are to make sure people don't get too inappropriate sexually, celebration-wise, when there's kids watching on TV. And two, the other side of the rules are to make sure no one gets physically maimed and has brain damage for the rest of their life. So that I have no problem with. The problem with the rules I have is when they are inconsistent with them. When they will call something all day in one situation, but then it's blatantly obvious to get called in another situation, but they just won't. And it just makes you wonder, huh, is that ref that calling the game, was he secretly a so-and-so fan growing up as a kid. Now that he has a chance to affect his game, he's going to try to discreetly, to the best of his ability. Oh, but if you say that, then you get called a conspiracy theorist. If you ever hint that a ref, that of all the refs that have ever coached every single game that have ever existed might be biased towards one team or another. Yeah, you're crazy if you ever suggest that a ref might be biased towards one team. Yeah, that's crazy talk. Not to mention that ref back in the 90s they found in the NBA that was tied to the mob that was literally fixing games to make the mob a shitload of money on games they gambled on. But nope, that was just one guy. That was just a lone gunman. There's no one else that could possibly ever do that or have the chance to. Right? That's right here. Come on, number 6. Come on, number 6. Why will I not spin? I kind of just pulled an Austin Dillon right there. Slash Kyle Larson. Yeah, they'll call like PI if like people trip over each other's feet while they're both staring up at the ball when they accidentally tangle feet. But if Richard Sherman has his arm wrapped around Julio Jones's arm, preventing him from putting that hand up in the air, completely interfering with his ability to catch the ball, no, that's not PI. Let's just give the Seahawks a win and screw the Falcons out of a win. Alright. On another note, how was that for a brutal wreck? It's pretty brutal for the 77 too. Who is that? Brendan Gong. I didn't realize he was in... I didn't realize Brendan Gong's been in this series that long. Oh, I just rhymed. I'm a poet and I don't even know it. Alright guys, this is probably going to be my third to last attempt. I have the feel. Yeah, you don't have to get me started about me and the Packers and Seahawks history / getting screwed over by refs. I could start ranting about the refs in the 2014 NFC Championship game, but I won't. I won't. Actually, I will. 2 key plays that the refs missed calls that the Packers could have otherwise sealed the game. The one in the first half, I believe, when it was the only interception Rodgers threw and Richard Sherman picked him off. One of the Seattle defensive linemen was clearly offsides that they didn't call that otherwise should have negated the pick. And the infamous onside kick where Jordy Nelson was supposed to catch it and Brandon Bostic was supposed to block. But instead of doing that job, he felt like being a hero, jumped in front of Nelson, had the thing bounce off his face, and the rest is history. That play, before the kicker kicked the ball, one of the people on the kicking team had ran across the line before the ball was kicked, which is also a penalty and should have been re-kicked. So they missed 2 key plays there. Yeah. I love how just people think it's impossible that of the thousands and thousands of refs in every single sports, not even professional sports, just lower league and in professional sports, there's not a chance that one ref could be biased towards one team or another. There's not a chance that one of those refs grew up liking one of those teams that he's reffing as a child. No, that's not possible. God damn it. I just figured I'd spin out right there just so I could try, even though I didn't get hit by the other car the right way. I'm supposed to get hit in my front, and that's what's supposed to spin me, but instead I just got turned by the car behind me. But I figured I'd try. Next.
Drivers,
Bostic is on the Jets now. I'm surprised someone else picked him up. Oh, God. Jordy. Mr. Glue Hands. Mr. Reliable. You watch the replay, he was standing there waiting for the ball. Had a clear shot at it. No one was going to touch him. He was going to catch the ball, go down to the ground. Packers take over, take 3 knees, go to the Super Bowl. Had a clear shot at him. The dude who was supposed to block the kicking team instead, nope. I'm going to try to snatch this away from Jordy. Leaps in front of him and has the thing bounce off his fucking face.
Whoa, 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 slow down. Stay behind the 43 car on the inside line.
Ugh. That is to date the most mad I've ever gotten over something on TV. Probably ever will be until the Packers go back to another Super Bowl. Until we go back to I hate saying we. Until the Packers go back to another Super Bowl. That is just time I feel that they are wasting Rodgers in his prime. And it infuriates me. 2 of the greatest quarterbacks in NFL history back-to-back, and so far, after 25 years, they have 2 Super Bowl rings to show for it. Unfucking believable. As of recently, I blame mostly the horrible coaching when it comes to clutch moments, and our defense giving up in clutch moments. It's definitely not been the quarterback's fault. Except for Favre. I'm talking about recently. Favre, yeah, there were some picks he threw that were obviously his fault. Why am I bitching about the Packers? Speaking of football, got a great game on tonight. Raiders and Chiefs. It's going to be an amazing game. Come on, come on. Oh, I did that a little too early. Otherwise, that was a good spin. I did it a little too early in the trial.
Stay behind the 5 car, past the 29 car.
I'm calling it right now. My prediction for last year's Super Bowl was Chiefs and Packers, and that didn't happen. But even though that didn't happen, my prediction for this year's Super Bowl was Packers and Raiders. And the Raiders are so far making their damn case. Yeah, the Packers won the Super Bowl 2010. Yeah, it was Packers Steelers, and then there was Patriots Giants for the second time. Was it? No. It was 2012. Oh yeah. Ravens, Niners. Or was that 13?
Whoa, 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 slow down.
What the fuck was the 2012 Super Bowl?
Stay behind the 43 car.
Who was between the Patriots, Giants, and the Ravens and the Niners? Oh my god.
Let him by.
Oh my god. Why can I not remember that? I usually off the top of my head have known like the Super Bowl matchups from like the last 15 years at least. 2012 Super Bowl. Do not tell me I'm not looking over at the screen until I remember.
Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green.
Oh, yeah, duh. That was... Wow, I'm stupid. That was the Ravens-Niners. 2013 was Seahawks-Denver. Duh. There we go. 14 was obviously Seahawks-Patriots. Hated both teams, which is why it fucking sucks to say that that was one of the greatest Super Bowls ever. So I got to root for the team that knocked us out of the playoffs in the most ridiculous way possible, has the Fail Mary game over us, and has one of the most cockiest fan bases in all of professional sports, or get to see Tom Brady match Joe Montana's number of Super Bowl rings by legacy of questionable game tactics and mostly his coaching, to think. Oh. God damn it. Looks like we're going to have a part 2 for this one. Looks like there is going to be a part 2. Alright, so now I need to cause the big one. For that I need to exile the game and get all the cars back in. I'm calling it right now, though. If Rodgers had his own Belichick, the Packers would have won at least 3 Super Bowls in the last 5 years. If you had Rodgers' athletic ability, Robert Kraft's or any other GM aside from Ted Thompson's willingness to sign some fucking free agents every once in a while, and the coaching genius of Bill Belichick, he would have at least 3 rings already. Alright, now time to cause the big one.
Drivers, start your engine!
When am I streaming back on YouTube? Well, unless I can get the crap reversed, it's going to be 160 days from now before I can get it reversed. Because of the stupid copyright shit for the race I tried broadcasting my live reaction of. Wasn't even monetizing the video, just trying to broadcast my live reaction. Apparently, since I did that, I lost my rights to stream for 180 days, and that was about 3 weeks ago. So unless I can get it reversed, I'm still trying to stress that I had no idea that was a policy, that I've been streaming for a year without issue, without any strikes, that I've had this account for 8 fucking years, without any copyright strikes or issues, that maybe use a little... what's the word? Discretion in the situation. Realize, oh, hey, maybe that was like a mistake. He didn't realize that was the case, and since he knows I can fucking lose my ability to stream because of something that's stupid. Maybe I won't do it again. But no, they're being stubborn as hell, like I assumed. So that's why I set up the Twitch account so I can still do the streams, upload them to YouTube, and do all that crap. But yeah, I'm still fighting it. If you go back a few weeks ago, I posted a video a few minutes long just explaining the whole situation. Probably maybe a little bit better than I just did, or worse than I just did. Who knows? Yes, I know I'm trying to cause the big one here, but just for the hell of it, one more time I want to try recreating his 2003 one, since I have the right car and I'm at Talladega. Or not the right car, I have a 38 car. Wasn't the exact right car. Alright. Boom.
The yellow flag is out. There's too much debris on the track.
Perfect. It was a perfect recreation of his 2003 one. Alright, now I'll try the big one. No, don't abandon the race. Drive. Oh god, my fucking back hurts so goddamn bad. For a burnout. Dave Blaney's near flip. I didn't see that one before. I can try that. Once again, I'm gonna wait, like I usually do for these big wrecks. I'm gonna try to wait for them to catch back around. I'm gonna go the wrong way down the pits and drill them as they're coming out of turn 4. That is the plan. Alright, before I get going, I just want to remind you guys, please hit the like button. Leave your suggestions in the comments below. Subscribe if you haven't already. Follow me on Twitch. Thank you to all those of you who are about to or have been for a while. Thank you for all your support. Wouldn't be doing these videos if it wasn't for you guys. Yeah, just keep throwing me your suggestions. Keep up the support, and I will keep up the videos. And that being said, let's see how much carnage I can cause.
You've been disqualified for reckless driving.
Yeah, sue me.
Watch that speed now. Keep it on
Whoa.
3,500 in seconds.
Oh, I missed him. I'm gonna need to do that again.
The yellow flag is out.
I missed the front ones.
Back to the line.
I need to do that again. I missed half the cars. I was trying to time it right to where I didn't come out too early, but then I came out too late. And the 30 and the 10 both taking rides. Poor Morgan Shepherd in his Jesus car. Alright, trying that once more. I need a bigger crash. I need to try to have a chance to get every single car.
Engines!
The 30 kind of got stuck in the catch fence there for a second.
Stay behind the 172 car on the
Poor
inside
Morgan
line.
Shepherd in the Jesus car. He's just an old man that wants to
Stay
race.
behind the
How can you hate that
172
guy?
car on the inside line. Stay behind the 172 car on the inside line. Let him by. Let him by.
Hello, Junior.
Pace car's in. Let him by.
I'm not letting anyone by, so you can just stop saying that right now.
Let him by. Let him by.
Nope.
Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green. Oh man, they're showing us a black flag. Looks like it passed under the yellow. They're gonna hold us in the pits for 15 seconds.
Alright, I'll see you guys on the other side. Figuratively and literally.
You've been disqualified for reckless driving.
Nah. Alright, I need to time it right this time. Not get too big of a jump, but not lollygag
Watch
too
that
much.
speed now. Keep it on 3,500 in seconds.
There we go, I think this one will be good.
Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
Oh, I missed a couple. I missed a few.
Got one stopped up high.
Actually, didn't get too many people there.
We got a big mess in the trial.
Actually, enough, but just kind of gliding over half the pack. And the initial car hit me right there. What a ride for Jarrett. Anyone else go over? They all just pile in. Just, oh, I saw Jarrett went back over again. Yeah, because he got hit by someone. Alright, so that is it for today's stream. Thank you guys again so much. Be sure to look for future videos. Should be up tomorrow. I'm always trying to look for stuff to post in between these streams. This one kind of crooked, I just realized a little bit. Apologize for that. Yeah, I'm always looking for new things to upload between streams, so just stay posted. Thank you for all the support. Hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Follow me on Twitch, and that is it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good rest of your day. Peace. Bye.